going to talk about surrender here to close out the evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And the question is, could you explore the concept of surrender more deeply for us submissive men out there? Are there any emotions that surrender should invoke in us? How do we know when we are fully surrendered? And how do we work toward being so? What should we avoid? I want to surrender to my wife, and she wants it as well, but I can't seem to fully do it. I sometimes find myself being adamant over something that afterwards I go apologize for after realizing how mistaken I was by not trusting and not allowing myself to be led. How do I break this? Number one, I love this question. This question is so refreshing and so beautiful, and I really, really appreciate it. And so I think this is a great question. Beautiful self-awareness. And so Al, keep it up with this level of self-awareness. This is beautiful. But this is a big one. This is a big issue. This is like 95, if not more, % of the work that I do with my femdoms in my coaching is navigating this, because this is such a common problem. This is such a common issue in these dynamics. And so he asked a few questions, and the first one I'm going to talk about emotions. Are there any emotions that surrender should invoke? So when you're surrendered, gentlemen, to your lady, to your woman, to your femdom, to your wife, how will it feel? So I'm going to give you 5 emotions that you can kind of check in with yourself to go, okay, this is what surrender feels like emotionally. The first one, trust. You'll feel like you can trust your partner. There will be this sense of, I can trust my partner's judgment. I can trust my partner's actions. I can trust their intentions. I can trust their decisions. This like this restful feeling. Trust is like a restful feeling. Number 2, vulnerability. You're gonna feel vulnerable. There's not gonna be this like wall of defensiveness. You're gonna feel maybe open, soft, even maybe feminine, vulnerable, where it's just like, I want to show you me. I want to be open to you. I want to be exposed to you. A very vulnerable feeling. Then we've got empathy. So you'll also feel empathy. You know, when you're surrendered, you're trying to understand not your agenda. You're not trying to push your agenda forward. You're trying to understand your partner's agenda. And that often leads to great levels of empathy where you're having to stop because you're not pursuing your own agenda. You're going, why does my partner prefer this? Oh, I see the mindfulness in why they're asking. I see the intentionality in why they're training me this way. So it will bring just an awareness of empathy as you try to better understand your partner here. Connectedness, not just physical and sexual connectedness, but emotional connectedness. When you're surrendered, it will almost feel this level of, it will almost feel like this level of dependency, like an adoring child to their parent. Like, I'm surrendered to you because I trust you so highly. Like, I feel this like dependency on you almost because I have this deep connection and trust with you. And then the 5th feeling is just peace. You'll feel peace, you'll feel calm, you'll feel at rest. Just kind of, that's what surrender feels like. You're not going to be in your head. You're not going to be mulling over a million things and trying to strategize and plan and control and troubleshoot. It's going to be quiet. Surrender will often feel quiet, will feel calm, will feel peaceful.